Hello, Augustana. It's Monday, June 15th, and it's been a day for me to give thanks and to reflect on the wonderful goodbye we had yesterday for Pastor Torgerson. It was a beautiful morning of worship. The weather cooperated, and the group of folks who organized and planned the party did a wonderful job of allowing us to say goodbye to Pastor Torgerson in a way that was heartfelt and meaningful, given the current circumstances of not being able to gather to eat and to be present with each other. It was a lot of fun yesterday, particularly watching Megan be driven through the parking lot, saying goodbye to all of you from the back of a convertible with the sash across her shoulders and the crown on her head. It was not only a lot of fun, but it was very meaningful. And so thank you for being present to say goodbye. I know it's a time of uncertainty for all of us on lots of different levels. And now with the departure of a pastor here at Augustana, you're wondering about what next. And I just wanted to share with you that the Personnel Committee has been working with me, and we're starting to formulate a plan in partnership with the Synod. We've had conversations with Bishop Lull, and the plan right now is to begin to put together a job description for an interim associate pastor that more than likely we hope would start sometime in early September or maybe the middle of August, depending on how that process goes. But the reason for considering an interim associate pastor is it buys us some time to think about what is going to be best for Augustana long term, and not knowing what the fall is going to look like in terms of worship and programming because of the ongoing COVID pandemic. The Personnel Committee, as well as myself, felt it was in the best interest of the congregation to take a look at an interim who will provide some added and needed pastoral help here at Augustana, but yet also allow us the flexibility of figuring out the best way to move forward. So that is in process. We can begin to think about that now that we have said goodbye to Pastor Torgerson, and I know that it's a big loss for the congregation anytime there's a change in pastoral leadership. But let me just remind you that we have an incredible staff here that continues to do really good work, and you are in good hands. And we trust that God will continue to lead us and guide us. I was thinking about the story at the beginning of Matthew's Gospel where the angel visits Joseph foretelling the birth of Jesus. And there's a promise made in that story that God is going to send Jesus into the world, and his name is going to be Emmanuel, which means God is with us. And it's a simple yet profound promise that is helpful to me each day as I live into the uncertainty and the fear and the wonder of what's going to happen next. A reminder to me that I'm not alone, that God is with us in the person of Jesus, and because of that, and because of the faith that we have and hold so dear, we don't have to be afraid. We don't have to worry that the future is in God's hands. It's in God's control, and we get to participate in that, and we get to play a part in that of seeing what God will do and how God will lay out that future for us here at Augustana. So I'm confident that will happen, that we are in good hands, we're in good care, and that God is with us as we move forward in faith as a vibrant community called by God to be the light of the world.